Hey, I'm Renee and welcome back to Peony and Me, or if you're new, hello and welcome. Today I thought I would talk about my second trimester. Woohoo! I survived the first one. Yay, yay! If you saw I think it was my baby announcement video, I talked about how I was having a not so great pregnancy at the beginning, and thankfully I'm in a much better place now. I don't cry nowhere near as much as I did in the beginning. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing in terms of the change from my first to my second trimester is I'm not so emotional. Literally before I would cry at everything, like everything. And I used to joke that after having Henry, I used to say that I can't cry anymore because I had my placenta. I had my placenta encapsulated. Oh, I can't pronounce that, but into a little pill form. And I used to joke that I can't cry anymore because I did that. But oh my goodness, as soon as I got pregnant with this baby, I cried and cried. I cried at work, I cried at home, I cried in the car, I cried to strangers, I cried to doctors, to my midwife. I even once I cried in the supermarket and I was just like, oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? So thankfully I'm not feeling so emotional. I'm hoping it was all due to hormones, plus I had a lot of anxiety at the beginning because I didn't have such a great pregnancy the first time. But yeah, so that's probably the biggest change from my first trimester to my second, and I've just realised I got straight in there and completely rambled, and I didn't do a little bit of a beginning. But yeah, I'm 17 weeks when this video goes out, and yeah, so other than the emotional, how else am I feeling? Not so tired. Oh my goodness. Oh sorry, I think there's an ambulance going past if you could hear that. Yeah, at the beginning I was so tired. I know when people say, oh, you don't know tired till you've had a baby. No, you don't know tired until you have a toddler that doesn't sleep and you're pregnant with another baby. Oh my goodness, I was just so exhausted all the time. I literally come home from work, do Henry's bedtime routine, and then literally just crash out. And some days in work I'd be at my desk and I'd just be like, oh my goodness, I feel shocking. Plus it didn't help that I wasn't drinking coffee, I'd completely gone off tea, so there was nothing to help me, give me that little revive that I was used to before I was pregnant. So yes, I'm not feeling so emotional, not feeling so tired, and yeah, I think I remember from my first pregnancy, that when I hit the second trimester, I did have a lot more energy, a lot better place. I wouldn't say that my hair and my complexion glowed and all that stuff that they say happens in your second trimester. I think I just put more makeup on, which I've done today for this video. So just looking in the viewfinder at the bottom, just checking. Oh, and on that note, I did this in my last video. I thought that I'd gone all fuzzy, so I looked at my viewfinder and then fixed my hair and then carried on talking and completely forgot to edit it out. It's so funny. My best friend Julie pointed it out, so I'll link it down below. It's a pregnancy maternity haul, and yeah, I just go it's really embarrassing. So yeah, so if you're new to YouTube like me, really be thorough with your editing. Anyway, back to my second trimester. I don't feel so sick now. I felt really sick at the beginning, especially first thing in the morning. I'd literally wake up and I'd need something really quick. It was usually like a banana, and I was drinking big glasses of milk, and literally I'd eat that, then I'd be sick, and then I'd feel so much better. I'd get ready for work, get Henry ready for nursery or my mum's, drop him off, and then get into work and have some breakfast, and I'd feel so much better. Now I wake up and I'm really hungry, but I tend to keep down what I eat, and I found that eating little and often throughout the day, it really helps. I found myself really hungry during this trimester, which I didn't feel so much at the beginning. I don't know if my body catching up from before, or the baby's having a growth spurt, or literally I'm just so excited to be able to eat again. I don't know what it is, but I've got my hunger back. Not so much for sweet things. Like I normally love like cakes and biscuits and stuff like that. But actually the only sweet thing that I really love at the moment is chopped up apples just dipped in peanut butter. I have that almost every single day. I'll have like half an apple with some peanut butter, and then Henry tends to eat the other part of the apple, minus the peanut butter. He's not a fan. So yes, I'm feeling really hungry. Another big change is, even though I'm not so exhausted, I'm waking up in the night, most of the time to go to the toilet, normally around 2:30, and then literally I could not get back to sleep. I'm just literally lying there in bed thinking, please sleep, please sleep. And I'm trying not to do all those really bad habits of looking at social media or checking my work emails, though I have replied to a lot of emails to China at 4 or 5 in the morning, to which they are rather happy with, for work. But yeah, generally I just can't get back to sleep, and a few nights I've literally just got up, gone downstairs, watched a bit of Grey's Anatomy, just catching up on all those episodes I've not seen since having Henry, and having some cereal. It's so bizarre, but I cannot get back to sleep, and I guess that's probably one of the other symptoms, is that whole insomnia. Well, I can say that much better than the encapsulated, yes. But yeah, so insomnia is probably one of the new things. In terms of my body, my boobs are still ginormous. Thankfully the crop on this is just in the right place so you can't see. They're not as sore, thankfully, so really sore at the beginning. My bump's coming along, if you can see. I think I'm probably too close, but yeah, there's my little bump there. And anything else? Oh, probably the biggest thing which is affecting my body is my SPD, or pelvic girdle pain as it's known now, which basically your pelvis is sort of like that at the front. There's a muscle in the middle, and the muscle at the front softens, ready for you to contract and have your baby and all that jazz. And unfortunately mine's just softened way sooner than my body needed to, and basically my pelvic bones are just jarring. When I walk I can hear them clicking. My pubic bone just feels like it's getting hammered, and then to overcompensate for that I must walk different because my back is so sore. It's really sore. So I have good days, so if I've rested, which I do over the weekend, Monday, Tuesday tends to be not so bad, but literally if I've been on my feet in work for 3 or 4 days, I'm literally in agony. And I went to the Liverpool Women's a few weeks ago to their physio, and they gave me more tubie grip, which I was using from the beginning anyway. They gave me this fantastic big band that literally just lifts my bump and sort of holds me all in, which stops the clicking, which sometimes the clicking's so bad it makes you feel really sick because you're thinking, oh, that's my bones. And that's been really helpful, especially because I've been given crutches as well, and the crutches are great for, again, just taking that weight off my legs or my pubic bone, pelvis bone. Yeah, it just takes the pressure off that, which is great for getting around work. Well, it's not great for being in work, but it does help me walk. But I'm very conscious when I get Henry from nursery that it's in a car park, so having crutches and not being able to hold his hand is really scary. So what I do is I put the big band on, and it's great. I feel a bit more secure, and I can go in the nursery. It's not many steps. Pick him up, safely hold his hand, and get him back in the car. But the crutches have been great. And I think another thing about the crutches is sometimes other people, so whether it's colleagues at work or friends and family, they don't realise how much pain you're in. And seeing someone on crutches sort of gives like a nod to say, okay, you're not doing so well, and you know, they'll give you a helping hand and things like that. So they're also really embarrassing to walk around with, but when you're in so much pain, you just get to the point where I'm going to wear the band, give me the crutches, I'm ready to go. So yeah, so that's the update on my whole pelvic girdle pain. It's trending, that's the one to have, guys, if you're pregnant. And yeah, I'm just going to monitor that and not so much focus on it, because I think that's why I was so upset in the first trimester. I knew it was coming, it came early. I focused on it so much, I forgot all the other lovely things that come with pregnancy, and it really got me down. So now I'm focusing on the new baby, and all the other wonderful things that happen in life at the moment, and not so much on the pelvic girdle pain. I've rested as much as I can. So like this week I've worked from home. It's been amazing. I'm literally on my high back chair, sitting correctly, and it's made a huge difference, especially when I could pick up Henry from nursery. Before I'd be in so much pain, I couldn't get up and help him and do stuff with him, and it really got me down. So we're in a much better place, in more pain, but more manageable pain, if that makes sense. Yeah, so they're the big things. Oh, and Henry's, if you not, before I'd mentioned if you said to Henry, where's the baba, he would point it himself, which to be fair, he still does quite a lot. But now, of a morning, and this morning in particular, he just came over to me on the bed, lifted up my pyjama top, and like pointed at my belly, and he was like, baba, baba, and he was going, hello, hello. And then he just put his little ear on my tummy and just rubbed my tummy. Okay, sometimes he just smacked my tummy. But other than that, that's been so lovely. I still don't think he understands that he's going to get another brother or sister, but he's definitely aware that there's maybe something in my tummy, or maybe that my appetite that I lost in my first trimester is completely back, and he's just being nice to me, pretending it's a baby, when he's like, mummy's got an appetite back. Yeah, so they are the main things of how I'm feeling. I believe the baby is about the size of an avocado. I think it is now. Not 100% sure. And yeah, they're all the biggies. So the next big thing to happen is our 20-week scan, which is in a few weeks' time, which will be exciting because we're going to find out what we're having. We never found out what we were having with Henry, because we very much wanted to keep it as a surprise. But this time, I think, because I've been suffering with a bit of anxiety with this pregnancy, and knowing how I suffered at the end of Henry's pregnancy, and all worries about being able to bond with him and things like that, we're very much going to find out what we're having at the beginning, so I can start to bond now. So I've got an idea whether it's a boy or a girl. We can name it amongst ourselves, and just build those bonds now, so when the baby comes, all that worry that I had when Henry came is eliminated almost. And yeah, just get the bonding going. And plus the attic upstairs is absolutely full to the brim of Henry's like first clothes, or like all his other little, his first toys, trinkets, teddy bear, stuff like that. And it'd be so good. If it's a boy, I just know that it all needs just rewashing and putting back together in the ages and things like that. And if it's a girl, I know that I can just sell it all. Though to be fair, I do buy a lot of girls things for Henry from like Zara Girl, because they do really great unisex style pieces, so I know I can use those for the new baby if it's a girl. But generally just get more organised. We're going to get quite a lot of work done on the house over the next few months, so very much in my mind of decorating Henry's big boy room and decorating the new baby's room, and just getting a bit more organised this summer, ready for the new arrival. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting year. So that's my second trimester update. I might do another one near the end of my second trimester, because I'm conscious that 17 weeks is still a long way to go until the end. And also I'm going to do a gender reveal. Don't worry mum, it's not a baby shower. My mum's very adamant that I've had a baby shower already, I shouldn't have another one. But I'm very much excited to have some sort of gender reveal. Yeah, could it be exciting and something to look back on when we find out what we were having. So keep tuned for that. So yeah, so hit that subscribe button if you want to see the gender reveal and more pregnancy updates and other videos from Peony and me. And don't forget to hit the, is it a bell I think, for notifications, so it goes ta-da, she's back. And please feel free to add any comments down below, because it's always lovely to get your guys' feedback. And yes, thank you very much, and goodbye.